Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and welcome to this week's Mixed Media Soul Sparks. Every week I try and come up with some new and wacky ideas to keep your creativity spinning and to spark a few more possibilities of what you can do with some of your leftover materials. And that's what I'm going to look at today. I call this free-form collage because I'm taking it off the two-dimensional plane. And this first idea I want to share with you. I just want to show you some of these wacky things I have. I think this is, it's like a disposable pizza pan. And it's a pretty decent, secure size. And then I took, now these are some of my prints of some of my other artwork that I had. They were like test prints, and so they weren't perfect. And I've taken and cut up a few of them. This is just a piece of mat board. So what I would do is I would, fine-tune this, trim up my edges a little better, fix it up to where I have that other piece there. Glue this onto the mat board, then adhere it to this pizza pie pan. I could even punch holes in that and hang things off. Here's some other ideas. These are CDs, and I can put this onto here, but rather than just putting it flat, what if I elevate it? Now this is a stamp, but what you could use is foam core, and this is a black foam core, and you cut out shapes to elevate the pieces. Just glue it onto this leftover CD and then elevate it. Here's another one. This is a piece of leftover plastic. What I would do with this one is I would cut out the foam core to go on top and then glue my other piece onto that. And I could even bring it off to the side and glue that on. I like to use E6000 adhesive for gluing these things on. The gel medium works really nicely to put it onto the foam core, or it would even work on the CDs. There's another one. I did a little painting onto this one. I could raise it up, just a lid, put another piece of mat board underneath it and raise it up there. So try and find things that you already have to use. And this is another piece this is a piece of a painting, extra paper, and found this little piece. So all of these could become, a whole new composition. And then this would hang on the wall. You could hang other things down. You could even take some of those. Lots of ideas. So if you don't have old prints, you probably have a lot of leftover papers, and you could use those too. Let me just show you another off the page. Now when I started cutting these up, like I cut out the center part of this one, and so then I have another piece that's left. I can do, fit that one in, but rather than just having it sitting there, I can actually raise it up. So make sure you're using a really sharp knife to cut. If you don't, you get these jagged edges like this. There's a way to fix it. You could take some gel with some black paint in it, go around there, fix that up, glue that on, and then this whole piece could get glued down, and then you've got a much more dimensional. The other way would be to raise this up and then have the other piece down below it. So again, you could use the foam core to raise this part up. As I was cutting these up, I saw lots of different possibilities of, this one can go on top of that one. This piece can go into here with another piece. I always discover new compositions and ideas when I cut out pieces and just accidentally throw them on top of something else. It gives me a whole idea of where I might go with something. Here's another one that I cut out part of it. And then these are some other leftover pieces. Everything could kind of get put together like this. So I have a whole new composition. This one I kind of liked how this little piece worked in here. You know, you just kind of move it around until you find something you like. So take parts of even prints or other pieces, works on paper that you have that you're not that crazy about, cut it up and start to bring it into another dimension. And one other way of bringing this dimension, this is my favorite way. Let me get this out of here so we can come in and look. Now this is a photograph that I worked with in Photoshop, printed it out, and I've actually printed out a couple of different images and cut this up. This is just a found box. I gessoed it. And I'm going to glue this inside, and then I've taken the other piece and I've cut out portions of it so it's going to get raised up. You can probably see this better looking down at it. And put these in. You can put them in. You can begin to break this out. I was going to bring these pieces down kind of as the feet and bring these out to the side, and these will get glued up here. So I'll finish this piece and you can take a look at it. There's another little part I'll put on top, some little sticks. You never know what I might end up with. But it's taking collage to a dimensional level rather than just having it flat. So I hope this sparks some ideas for you and that you try some of your collage pieces on a different dimension. Thanks for joining me this week, and I will see you next week. Join the Creative Awakening community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week.